from me understand from me being a father of daughters and having a wife, I can imagine how horrible that is for a woman, but I still don't know because I'm a man. I don't, you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? So I know when to back off of that, and so I want to make sure everybody gets that I'm backing off of the my ability to push you toward how you make that complex decision, right? Because we know situations vary. But what I also think too is it's very important to understand that, like your daughter, you said your daughter is now graduating from MIT. She is an asset to your family. She's an asset to your legacy. And there was a time before, you go back, you rewind the clock 20 something years. There's somebody who said, no, 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 no. She's a nuisance. She's not an asset. She's a liability.
Yep.
We're gonna help you
Get rid
by
of her.
getting rid of her, right? And that to me, it speaks really. I mean, people, and forgive me for drilling this point, but this is really what when I talk about investing, this is what I'm talking about, right? You had this little asset that at times felt like a liability. There was just like owning a stock. There's volatility. It goes up and down, and you got to get through the tough times to get to the good times. My mama, this is why I'm happy to give money to Auntie Angie's house, and I'm gonna share with everybody how they can support you. My mama, when my mama was pregnant with me, they were like, "You 17, you ain't got no money. The daddy done left. This little liability. Let us help you because we care about black people, right? Let us help you by getting rid of him." And my mama, when my mama died last year, I went to her cell phone and I was on her screensaver. You know what I mean? Like my mom, I will say humbly, my goal in life was to serve that woman. I would say I was one of her greatest assets. I paid her house off. I made sure mama didn't want for nothing. When we flew, she flew first class. When you want to go on a cruise, okay, I got you, mama, right? And I think that sometimes when we're short sighted, we don't see that. And what I love about Auntie Angie's house, and I love for you to share as much as you want. I love Auntie Angie's house because it's a real healthy middle ground. It says, okay, people gonna make the choice they're gonna make, but we're gonna make the choice easier, right? We're gonna
Right.
support the moms, and I met the kids that were there. Can you talk about Auntie Angie's house, how this came to be, and I got more I want to talk about because I want to talk about Alvita and
Yeah.
everything. 'Cause when
I've
my
got
mama
I
met
gotta pull
Alvita,
back
that's
on you.
go ahead, please.
I gotta pull back on you for one thing though, Dr. Boyce. I need for black men to understand that you do have a voice when it comes to, this choice that women are making. And black women need to understand that you don't create black life. You carry black life. The life is in the scrotum of the black man. You, Dr. Boyce, you are the creator of life. The woman is the carrier of life. When a man loses his right to say whether or not his seed should live or die, they take away all power, right? So never fall into that system to believe that you don't have a right, to say whether or not your child should live or die, or whether or not men should have a right to speak on this issue. Because what I don't like is how they've allowed men in wigs to speak on this issue, right? I would much rather hear from, right, heterosexual black men who are the fathers, who are the stand up guys, who are going to say, hey, you don't have to do this. I'll be here to support you, right? I'll walk with you every step of the way. What about the grandfathers? Like my father with my first daughter, he said, no, send the baby over here. We'll keep her until you get on your feet.